Hello everyone and welcome to my new Affliction Warlock video. Main idea was to make a classic battleground footage with 1400 resilience, but PvP was flooded with Ice Crown players with garbage gear, so I couldn't really make any scenes, so I decided to enter a dueling zone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. First thing I need to mention against Getherer Warlocks is that you have instant fear and you should use it on start, which I didn't. Pets should be on stay, away from you, so you both don't get stunned with Shadow Fury. Try to force his silence with fake cast like I did, fake it until you make it. Your silence could be used on his fear or chaos bolt because it bot logs the shadow skull. Use the war magic to remove Immolate so he cannot proc the backdraft, which is vital for Getherer Warlock casts. Also keep in mind that every 7 seconds the war magic heals you for another 1.5k health with glyph, which is great with already high resilience. He stunned me and of course I didn't want to trinket a 1 second stun, that allowed him to cast a full burst which hit hard. I used that coil Aesa because I expected sure trinket from his side, which he did, and that was awesome time for an instant AoE fear on both him and his pet. Then I use one more banish because pet is about to get silence off cooldown. Reapply all dots on Warlock and cast Curse of Tongues on him while fear lasts. You can see one more war magic to remove his fear instantly there, and he also ate a spell lock on Immolate so he cannot proc backdraft. I also summoned another pet with Fell Domination so I can use one more silence, and I don't know why I didn't use it on his AoE fear. He also silenced my shadow spells and I started using Searing Pain as it's from Fire School. Then I silenced him one more time on fear and cleansed his fear from me later. I had to stop and point out my HP. I had 11k health in one moment and there I was full HP without any pots. Clip of Fellhunter, Demon Armor, Death Coil, Healthstone and Herbalism, and then I switched to Fell Armor once again. Random priests are more or less easy to beat because most of them will silence you on start without any dot, which leads to instant devour magic on silence. On top of that, they are not watching position of your pet ever, so keeping pet on stay for whole fight is a job done. On other side, there are priests that will fear your pet and start a full burst on the silence because you can't remove it while pet is CC'd. That changed things a lot, so you want to keep your position far away while your pet is not there. Also, what I saw is that I didn't use Hollow Terror once on his pet, which is a must because pet deals insane damage. Sorry for mistakes, I'll point them out because I'm rusty since I haven't played Affliction Warlock for 3 or 4 months, so I'm not used to instant fear. This guy tended to fear my pet and then silence me, which gives him huge lead, and on top of that his troll and his berserking spell adds some insane DPS through 20% decreased cast time. So how I somehow countered that is silence when he was about to enter the pet range, and at least I casted Unstable Affliction and Corruption. Also should have casted Tongues instead of Elements. And the most important thing there is to teleport to opposite side on Dueling Zone, so he cannot actually use his potential under silence and pet fear, while his berserking is on. You can see how much time I wasted on his pet here instead of simple instant fear. At least priest would need to dispel it. Then he feared my pet once again. That's the moment when you want to coil him and interrupt his cast and force a trinket. Also, you should use Devour magic more often after his opening silence, every time you can until next silence comes from cooldown again. It is 3 to 4k heal and 3 dispels. You can see he used silence here and wanted to double fear me and my pet, but I devoured the silence and teleported back and summoned another Fell Hunter because I expected his vampiric touch after it, while my silence was at 5 seconds cooldown. This one was crucial play. When I locked his Shadow Skull, I started spamming Fears and Drain. I'm repeating once again because I see I'm not using Devour magic as often as I should. Use it every time it comes from cooldown. Removing Vampiric Touch will not make any damage to you, and it just can heal you and remove other effects. To be honest, I had some problems dealing with beta warriors. I was thinking what could I do better, and probably I need to practice using teleport better for kiting when their charge is on cooldown. Start with Voidwalker and Instant Fear. I don't know how stupid PlateBuffs didn't show Berserker Rage, and I wasted my Instant Fear. If he uses Bladestorm, just teleport and prepare to Trinket Intercept and use Shadow Flame to make a space. He probably thought that I will fake cast the first Unstable, that's why he popped Late Reflection, and I used Coil right before it. He trinketed the coil and I tried to remove Reflection with Drain Life, which he tried to bash. When he bashed the fake cast, I instantly gone for full fear cast, then he popped Berserker Rage once again. I used time while Reflection and Bash are under cooldown to cast Unstable and Hunt, and that's also the moment where you need to summon another Voidwalker for shield, because you can't survive next intercept and charge. He somehow succeeded to bash my fear this time, but thanks god I had a void shield to protect me. I waited for it to end and casted Instant Fear, which was free way to cast all offensive spells and dots. Now comes the crucial moment of casting a Curse of Exhaustion and teleporting another side of the zone to kite down his shield wall. If you stay, you simply lose. Also, if you don't make enough space between teleport and warrior, you also lose. I definitely need to download some kind of interrupt bar add-on because I was almost sure he bashed the 80% unstable affliction cast, but he didn't and he bashed the second one. Then I summoned Voidwalker, forced his Berserker Rage with instant fear and made a 3 fake casts and succeed to make a 5-second fear. I reapplied all offensive spells and started dead zoning him with a Curse of Exhaustion and Shadow Flame. And as soon as I forced another bash, I renewed Unstable Affliction and gone for a teleport with a Curse of Exhaustion because he had shield wall on and I was out of all cooldowns and on low health. I tried beating Hunters starting with both Succubus and Voidwalker, and I still can't tell you which one is better. I'll show one duel for each pet and you can give me your opinion in comments. Before we start, I want to mention that I don't have Succubus talent, so his charm cast is 1.5 seconds, which is easily dodgeable and hard to coordinate casts with. Anyway, if you start with Succubus, you will be able to apply all dots and Force Hunter Trinket, which will allow you to use free Death Coil and cast another fear when the air ends in later phase of duel. That's a huge thing, but if Hunters is good, he'll Trinket first charm, knock you on second and then silence, so you can end up getting 1 dot in opener, which is bad and you don't have any shield. On the other side, playing Voidwalker works only in dueling environment, where you can literally follow the enemy and fear in opener. If you don't fear, you just can't win with Voidwalker. You won't be able to cast single unstable affliction or Haunt if Hunter is good. Even if you cast one of them, Hunter will roar or sacrifice it, but you will gain double 8k shield, which scale great with high resilience. If you start with Succubus, just use Charm on Hunter and you will have time to apply Unstable Affliction on both Pet and him. If he trinkets first Charm, you will have time to just apply on Hunter. When you use 2 charms, next one is 2 seconds, so make sure to summon a Voidwalker after that. When Hunt trinkets, you are free to call him anytime to reapply dots. He had luck here because I made a coil and he used deterrence in same time, so I couldn't really make advantage of it. Also, a great position of teleport can help you a lot to close a gap in some part of duel.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love, I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope, something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side when the sun goes down.
Not much to talk about elemental shamans. Keep Curse of Tongues on them, devour Fire Shock every time shaman casts it. Use Pet Mouse over Macro or yourself to destroy Tremor and Grounding Totems when you fear. Keep yourself close to him so you can do that efficiently. If you silence him on Lava Burst and he's on half HP, summon another Fell Hunter and prepare to silence his heals.
Was on 9-9 all the time. Shattered soul, you took control, but now I'm gone bye-bye, bring the fire. You took something beautiful and made it something cruel. That's all that I get from you. You're so delusional, now watch me take control. I've been running from myself like I'm somebody else. Kinda left me alone. Stick it to you. I've been running from myself like I'm somebody else. Kinda left me alone. All the love is gone. Now I'm coming around. Got a stake in the ground. Gonna stick it to you. I'm gonna let you go. Let you go. Let you go. Let you go. I'm gonna stick it to you. Let you go.